decision-making decision, one helpful tip is to write down the positives and the negatives, the pros and the cons. By then, we will be able to see that in any decision, it's a combination of positives and negatives. It's a mixed bag of pros and cons. Then, we will be able to realize that a good decision is not necessarily a perfect decision. That we can proceed with the best decision, with the decision with the most positives and the least negatives, but not necessarily perfect. And so we will be able to continue on, to move on, to journey on, not waiting for things to be perfect. And with that positive and negatives, we can relate that to people. The people around us, they are not perfect people. They are people with their gifts and abilities, with their limitations and weaknesses. And yet we continue to love them anyway. We embrace not only their abilities, skills, and the goodness they have, we embrace their weaknesses, their limitations. And by embracing the person as a whole, then we are able to love them all the more. We are able to understand them all the more. And in fact, toward ourselves, we are able to see ourselves not just a person full of talents, abilities, and gifts, but also persons with his or her own weaknesses and limitations. And then, by then we will be able to continue to love, to serve, and to improve ourselves. And that we will be able to more fully realize that despite of and in spite of our weaknesses and limitations, of negative thoughts and feelings of shame and guilt, we continue to be loving people. We continue to reach out to people. We continue on with our good works. We don't need to be perfect people to be able to reach out to others. We don't need to be a perfect person to be able to do good. Actually, it is when accepting and seeing ourselves as a whole that we become more human. We be more loving people. We become more understanding people. Muli, ako po ang inyong lingkod, Gabriel Bautista.